Hey everybody, this is Larry. This is me going over Q3 of the bi-weekly contest 88, Bitwise XOR of all pairings. Let me actually refresh real quick so I could see. A lot of people did get it actually. Yeah, so hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, join me on Discord. Let me know what you think about this problem. This problem is one of those gotcha problems, of course. The first thing you would do, and first thing I do, is look at the n, which is the length of the two arrays. And when you see, 10 to the 5th, well, the naive solution is out. 10 to the 10 is too slow if you want to do, every pairwise, right? So then the question is, how do you do it? The short answer is experience a little bit with these kind of problems. The idea is just count out how many times, like for each one, because you basically do XOR is kind of like a sum, right? So maybe another way to think about it is that, okay, let's say we have addition instead of we have addition instead of XOR. What would that look like? Well, that means that every number. Let's look at let's put this for a second. If we have addition instead of XOR, what would that look like? How would you solve this problem, right? Well, you could probably solve this problem pretty. Like I trust you. Maybe pause a minute and then think about it in your head, maybe even code it if you like, but you could probably figure out, right? Which means that, you go, okay, 2 appears in, it's going to be something like, and I'm going to write it out for you, like something like this. I'm just looking at the first 2 in nums1. Right, and then here you can clearly see that there's 4 2s, which 1 for each nums2. So then here you quickly come across 2 times 4 plus 1 times 4 plus 3 times 4, etc., and the other way around as well, right? Meaning 10 times 3 plus 2 times 3 plus 5 times 3 plus 0 times 3, right? Well, now of course, now you're not dealing with addition, right? You're dealing with XOR. I don't know if there's an XOR multiplication thing because, well, that's what we're doing now anyway. I don't know if there's an operator for it. But instead of multiplication, now you're just saying, okay, because here it's actually this, just to be clear. And the just to be clear part is because we're going to do a transformation on, So this is the top part, right? This is the total sum. I forgot a plus. And now the same logic applies if we have an XOR sum, right? So now instead of plus, we have this, right? And then the idea is now, well, calculate this sum, and this is the next step to jump, right? Which is that, and of course this step requires some experience with XOR or just playing around with XOR. But the property that you should know is that okay, but I just say A XOR A is equal to 0, right? So that means that all these cancels out. So then that means that all this cancels out to 0, right? And then what about this part? Well, this part again, so 10 right? Oops, sorry. Same idea, you just write it out. And I'm gonna skip the 0 because I'm lazy. But yeah. And of course, like we said, we cancel things out because nums1 has odd number of elements. So that means that we're left with 10, oops, right? And then that's, I guess, 17, because I think that's the answer for Q1, or 13, whoops, for part 1. But in any case, so yeah, so that's basically the idea. Basically, that's the logic that I took. And then now we're just going to look at the code, right? Yeah. So I have a function that gets me the XOR of an array. And then I have an answer here. If the number of numbers in nums1 is odd, then we nums it by that, or we XOR it by that. If the other one is odd, then we also XOR it by that instead. And then at the end we return t. Yeah, that's pretty much really. And you can see that this is linear time, constant space, linear time, because we have, like, I don't know, 5 variables or something, and 2 for loops at the worst case. So yeah, so this is going to be good. Anyway, that's all I have for this one. Let me know what you think. Let me know how your dot process was for this problem, and you could watch my dot process a little bit during the contest now. a silly mistake. Bitwise XOR of all numbers, what? Some people are very good and smart and stuff like this, but I am not. Basically, this number will be XORed 4 times. So then, let's see, right? And then, I just want to check the first example, whether this is right. Okay. Yeah, then this is E. What a silly mistake. Yeah, thanks for watching. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, join me on Discord. Let me know what you think about today's contest and these problems and my explanation. See you later. Stay good, stay healthy, to good mental health. Take care and goodbye.